You know what they say. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. But me? Yeah, you heard this before. I only had one egg. And I goddamn nurtured it. We have lost against White Rose Society. I am open to talk about it. Any questions? Feel free to comment below. I will reply to all of your questions. I am not sad. I have a cold. I am ill. Whether that is why I'm making rational decisions, I don't know. I sure as hell don't know. I feel the BOTF definitely put up a fight. We fought against a Buddha group far more powerful than ours, far more capable of what we can do outside of the game. For a crew to withstand what they throw at you, it's a lot. We outplayed them, they outplayed us. It's a good fucking match. But at the end of the day, this community, they don't do shit. I vouch for it. I try to get rid of the Buddha group, and most of you couldn't care. Or you were too scared to stand up for what was right. I'm not saying Bhutan's wrong, but that is my perspective. I do not agree with it. I tried to get rid of it. I personally could go to Bhutan myself, but I am not that sort of individual. Me making the exposure video weren't me. Didn't enjoy doing that one bit. But you see, this is what the community's about. Getting involved in other people's affairs and destroying each other. It's not good enough. It really isn't. I'm hoping I can do something about that at some point. Not sure when, not sure how, and I don't know what I'm going to do next. However, I do have a handful of guys that have stood by my side for a very long time. And the people that are still there today, that fought against White Rose, I congratulate you. I put a medal on your back, because you deserve it. For 3 years, you stood on top of that freeing community. Now I'm telling you now, if you wanted to take that spot, now's the time. But I tell you what, you've got to have some very big goddamn feet to fill them shoes. The amount of stuff that we brought to the table, the amount of stuff we wrote for the community, the stuff that we did, a lot of you don't even know. 3 years ago you thought there was a military crew out there. The only one out there was something that I looked up to, and that was Blackout Mercenaries, BMCF. But guess what? I overtook them. They're now nothing to me. I look down on them now. I don't see them as a great crew. I see them as a failed crew. Now BOTF isn't a failure. Not at all. You look back and you take a look at what we did for the community and all the stuff that we brought to the table. That for me is enough for the BOTF legacy to continue. Now, my point is, 3 years ago, there were no crews, no proper military crews. We were the first initial ones. We were the ones that brought this community together. A lot of people don't see it that way, but I'm telling you now, you name a crew that was out there, proper military, 3 years ago, other than Blackout Mercenaries, and guess what? Blackout Mercenaries fell after one fight against BOTF. Just one fight, and they vanished. In this war with White Rose Society, there would be no end. There really wouldn't. Not unless one of us fell. And sometimes you gotta be the bigger man and see the big picture. And just walk away. I have lost and I have failed my crew. However, it doesn't stop there for me. All the guys that stand behind me and support what I do. I'm not clear on what's next, but I can proudly say that BOTF seriously put up a fight against White Rose Society. We actually challenged them, and they know that, and they challenged us, and for the first time in my career, I have been beaten properly. And yes, you may say that they used booting and they took it out of the game, but that is evolution, people, and it's how you adapt to that, and that's how you survive. I just wasn't willing to adapt. I don't stand for that sort of thing in the community. I never have, and I never will. That is why I refuse to evolve into something like that. And 95% of my wars, I have won. And that is no over-exaggeration. There has been very few losses in my career. The people in BOTF, from day one, up until the 3rd generation, know that we are one strong crew, and everyone that has fought against us actually knows what it's like when you come across Black Ops Task Force. Now keep updated with the YouTube channel, stay in contact, join the communities, do what you gotta do, but I'm telling you now, we'll be working on something. I'm not sure what yet. Most likely something to do with cinematics. But I hope you all have a very good day. Apologies for my flu. Have a good day.